Today I'm gonna show you how to take your drums from this to this. That's the kind of full textured vibe that you're only gonna hear in the best lo-fi, chill, boom bap, jazz hop, whatever you wanna call it, but it doesn't happen by accident. And the secret, my fellow household appliances, is layering. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so here we have a fairly simple lo-fi drum pattern. And to me, that already sounds pretty good, but with a few different layering techniques, we can get it to sound way better. The easiest way to start, personally, is with the snare. I think layering the snare can just make things sound so much more full and textured. Now, what do I even mean by layering? I pretty much just mean finding any types of sounds to just drop on top of that snare. Personally, I like to use like Foley or just like different type of percussion noises, like a tambourine or a snap or something like that. So let's go into my new drum kit, Back to Bap, and let's find a percussion sound. Okay, this little shake it perk, I got some random names. That could be a good layer for this. Let's see. Oh yeah, that makes the snare sound way better, bro. Let's just like move it over a little maybe. Let's see. Yeah, that's sounding good, dude. By the time you're watching this, Back to Bap is out now. The link is in the description. I haven't finished it just yet at the time of recording, but go ahead and grab it and let me know what you think. So that's already sounding better. Let's do a little bit of layering with the kick now. I'm not saying to just throw another kick on top of another kick, but what I like to do is add a different sounding kick as a layer. Let me show you what I mean. You see how soft this kick is? Let's throw that in as like a little layer. Let's see. Now that's already sounding even more better. What's next? The hi-hat. Let's see how we can layer the hi-hat to sound even more gritty, more full, more textured. One thing I like to do, again, is layer a different hi-hat that sounds a little bit different. Ooh. Right now, we don't have a hi-hat on the first bar. So let's try to just do a stagnant hi-hat to layer that in. And another tip for you along the journey of doing this, gain staging is key. And I don't mean gain staging in the real like technical educational way. I mean literally just like mixing as you go. Like you saw that hi-hat for me, which is way too loud. And to give it more of like a bouncing sound instead of just like a hard on the floor vibe or whatever, I lowered it all the way down like minus 20 decibels. So now it's just like, even that little shaker, we could turn that down a lot more. Now by this point, we've already improved the drum loop so much just by layering something over each individual sound that we already had, which was just a kick, snare, and a hi-hat. A lot of people would leave it there, throw a sample on, and just call it a day, but not L.Dre, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna add even more textures to it. This time we're talking about Foley, you know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at some of the Foley textures in my pack right now. I personally love stuff like this. It's not for everybody, but throwing this in there. Let's lower the volume big time though, by the way. Find some kind of rhythm with it. Let's see how that sounds. Throw some shakers in there. Now let's think back to where we started. Tell me which sounds better to you. This or this? Now, if you said the first one, you're wrong. Nah, I'm kidding. I mean, simplicity is key. Let's keep it a beat. But once you drop a sample over this and add some bass and everything, this is gonna be chef's kiss. So let's find us a sample. But before that, I'd like to officially plug the sponsor of today's video, L.Dre, proudbyldre.com, your boy. Check out my new drum kit, Back to Bap, inspired by the old school, dusty, lo-fi J Dilla vibes that we know and love so much. All the sounds so far in this video have been from the kit. There's gonna be a bunch of drum loops, hi-hat loops, percussion loops, and all that good Foley stuff that's gonna make layering your beats so much easier and so much better. The link is below the like button. Make sure to tap that before you get it. Sorry, YouTuber brain. But also, if you want the chance to drop a 50-50 collab with your boy on all streaming platforms, jump in the Discord. We're doing a beat challenge where all you gotta do is make your best beat with sounds from this drum kit, and I'm gonna be listening to all of them and picking a winner in a few weeks. There's gonna be some more prizes as well, so definitely jump in the Discord for more details. Now let's get back into the video. I'm actually confused on which sample I like better. Let me know if you prefer this one. This is more my vibe, but I don't know. This is definitely more my vibe, but I feel like this one goes better with the drums, dude. I have no idea. You let me know in the comments which beat you like better, and also let me know if there's any other tips that you like to do when it comes to your drum pattern. Check out Back to Bap, get cooking. Appreciate you. Catch you in the next one. Peace.